Heading in, she gave me some really good tidbit points. We're gonna incorporate her in some other stuff, but just to meet with her, because just doing the eye to eye, she gave me two really good points that have helped me dramatically in what I'm doing as far as Life Vantage. Teresa Sanders.
Thank you. And I'm glad.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Bernard Howard. I'm representing a company called ACN at the church today. But anyway, fresh out of Philadelphia, we had our team meeting of $25,000 in the city of Brooklyn Love. We're a company direct sales that connects people with essential services such as cell phones, televisions, satellites basically, landlines. We deal with companies such as Verizon, Sprint, AT&T. Those are companies you are very familiar with. We partner with them to offer their services at discounted prices. But when you partner with us, basically you help us, but you also help a homeless child get fed monthly. We feed over 10 million kids each year with our project for feeding kids across America. Bernard Howard, ACN.
Joe Brown with Realty South. Home is where the story begins. We can get you there. My daughter has joined me on the team. We really like first-time home buyers especially, but we can help you sell your home, get it marketed. We put it out there in the internet so everybody does these days. I'm so good at it because I know how it changes the community, how it improves the community, and I really want to improve my community. A little tidbit for Teresa. My A1C a year and a half ago was 18.1 or 2 or something. It's now 5.8. It's probably better than yours. And part of that is taking Protandim on a daily basis. And it has certainly improved my health and made me much better. Joe Bryant, Realty South, have a blessed day.
Jamie Harris with Uptick Marketing. We're a digital marketing agency here in town. And I thought I'd tell you all today a little bit about some of the clients that we work with. We work with a lot of companies that have been around for a long time that kind of hit a ceiling. There are so many companies that they have, a charismatic founder or somebody that's really good at business, and they grow as much as that founder's network will enable them to. And then for a decade or so, they just kind of bounce along. They don't grow anymore because they're as big as they can get based on that individual's reputation or just based on referrals and that kind of thing. And a lot of companies contact us at that point trying to break through. They say, we've never done any marketing or advertising, we've just always got done word of mouth, and we want to see what we can do to move to the next level. And so we take them from zero to wherever they want to get to from a marketing and advertising perspective. Jamie Harris with Uptick Marketing.
Skip Butler.
Yes, skip up.
Good morning, I'm Matt Martin, Timberline Inspections, and thanks for being so welcoming today. But I do property inspections, so primarily home inspections and commercial property inspections. I have a number of ancillary services that I start to really push, especially now that we're getting into kind of slow season for real estate. So being home energy audits, mold testing, pool inspections, stuff like that. The home energy audits and the mold testing is kind of the big one right now that I'm really pushing. And home energy audits, if you guys follow Energy Circle at all, they're showing that with the minimum investment of $1,600, that's your energy audit and the contract work for all the repairs made, they're showing an average savings of $1,000 a year, which is pretty significant for anyway, Matt Martin, Timberline Inspections.
Good morning, everybody. Tim Burke with Burke Home Maintenance. I'm your local handyman. I had a phone call last night. The lady posted on Facebook she needed some tile laid. And with all the comments and everything, she calls me and asks me, she says, what makes you different than everybody else? She said, I'm asking everybody else, what makes you different? I said, well, number one, I spent enough time in the military that I had integrity and respect needed to me. Number two, I'm not going to give you a price, and then after it's done, give you a different price. Number three, baby needs shoes. So, I got the job. It's coming up in 6 weeks, but I still got the job. Here in the month of September, and probably for the month of October, since it's so late in September, as a challenge to everybody in here, every Irefer member who sends me business, who do close business, I'm going to give, on top of my 10% tithe to the church, I'm also going to give 10% to Grace Farm. So, anybody within here, send them my way.
right now. They actually came back and asked to do some editing on a menu. So it's always kind of good to have restaurants as one of our goals to have every month. I've been in business for a long time, so I've covered a lot of different kind of print medias, obviously to the little name tags, to the business cards, to backdrops that I currently are just finished with tray, 10 foot by 8 foot. Along with the printing, the UPS service does obviously all the shipping, convenience supplies, notary service, shredding service, dollar pound. They come to the site and shred it. So it doesn't, we have no control of how it does. Just put it in a slot and it's taken care of. Dollar pound, it's nice stuff. I do have a little shredder at home. I don't think I even used it. I just take it there and put it in the slot. The main part, mark it up, I will get it done.
Good morning. My name is Karen Goins, and I'm with Drink Trips, and we have great drink trips at drink prices. How many of you need a vacation? Always. Great. Well, we're twofold. We have exclusive travel club memberships for very affordable prices, and 100% of your money each month with our packages. We have a $25, a $50, and $100 a month. It goes right into a travel club benefit for you to use to take toward an already discounted trip. These are 4- and 5-star resort trips at 2- and 3-star pricing. Basically, anywhere from 35 to 50% off. We have all-inclusives all over the world. We have cruises. We have weekend getaways for every schedule and budget. So we have individuals that can take these dream trips so you can have more fun, freedom, and fulfillment in your lives. Or we also have it for corporations with 5 employees up to 50 employees, 100 employees, where these CEOs can give value back so they can allow their employees to take dream trips at dream prices. Thank you.
Amber, I'm with APH Radio. We are a 501c3, so if you want to do some advertising out on the radio, it is tax deductible with us. Our mission is to give back to the community of Shelby County, that whole county. So anything that comes in goes back out to the ministries, charities, and civic organizations in Shelby County. And I need to give a shout out to Trey and praise him. I've been doing some business with Trey, and I have never had anybody go to bat for me like he has. So thank you very much for everything you've done.
Good morning, I'm Lisa Crosby with SV Designs. I just came off of vacation. All you can have a vacation recently. You need to see Karen because you need one. It does wonders. I sell handcrafted, affordable jewelry for women. We also have right now until September 30th, someone looking for extra income can actually get around $1,400 worth of jewelry, and I'm going to throw in a little extra something. If they sign up and they decide they need some extra money for vacations, new car, pay the kids tuition to school, whatever they need to do. And you can, what's normally $600 to get in with that package is now $199. And that's just September 30th. So if you know someone that's looking for, especially if they don't have much cash and they're looking for something to get started, literally they would have their kit in hand in less than 7 days and be ready to get started. Lisa Crosby with SB Designs. Wait. Keep SB in mind when she wants to sparkle and shine.
That's pretty good.
I worked on that.
Hello, Andy Ward, attorney at law, practicing for 14 years. My main areas of practice are criminal defense, DUIs, divorces, child custody, child support, and personal injury. So as I say every week, my market is the in trouble, the unhappy, and the injured. So always be on the lookout. Don't want to wish misfortune on anyone, but it's going to happen, and we can help you with that. But also to be your contact point with the legal community. If you have a problem and I can't help you, I want to put you in touch with the people who can, and only refer you to people who I would actually let represent myself. It's not just look someone up on the directory. Don't have a boring business at all. Wound up in Tuscaloosa yesterday for a child support matter. Former roommate of mine, college buddy. We know where each other's bodies are buried. And first time I've ever had this situation where we're there. The first ex-wife is, hates him and is trying to string him up. He walks out the front door. While we're in the courthouse, run into ex-wife number 2 on the same floor. Totally unrelated matter, but it's just, you got to know this guy. The black cloud falls in. Andy Ward, help me ward off the bad
Yeah. Follow that, Josh.
I don't want to. I'm Josh Park. It's my first time here. I've been 15 years imaging engineer, fixing healthcare equipment. Saw a big need in the health insurance industry and got a job opportunity. It's a great product. And I'm just really going around and talking to people and just meeting new folks. Glad you guys have me.
Excellent. Thank you. My name is Trey Horton. I'm with Interlink Mortgage Services. Been helping people for over 30 years get into a home and achieve their dream of home ownership. We like all buyers. First-time home buyers, second-time home buyers, third-time home buyers. We'll take them all. First-time home buyers are typically a little more excited at closing. If it's your second or third time, you just want to get it over with, and get the trucks rolling. We'll do that too. We will close that person on time and as agreed, and we will get their trucks rolling on time. So we have 100% programs. We have great rates for people that actually have money to put down on a house. And we can get a loan closed probably quicker than anybody in town. Most of the people that are calling me are saying, how many days do we need on the contract to close? 45, 60, and I'm going, you've been talking to Wells Fargo, hadn't you? No, I can close one in about 21 days. And that's even if there's a couple of problems. Trey Horton, Interlink Mortgage Services, where we put the fun back into funding your loan. 60 seconds.
Good morning. My name is Tanisha Stinson. I have an online children's boutique. I want to thank Bill and Teresa for inviting me because I see you guys every Tuesday and I say, hey, I can just sit in, But I started an online children's boutique because I love fashion. That's my passion. And I say, hey, if I'm going to shop all the time, I can make money doing it. And, I have a 5-year-old that loves to shop and model, so she's my little model. So I think this is fun. So thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know if y'all heard, she had the little tagline in the middle. I don't know if she noticed that, but passion is your passion.
Yeah, that's a good little hook line, yeah.
All right. Bill Adam with MetLife Insurance. Normally I talk about how great MetLife is on low premiums, but today I want to talk about a story that happened this week. A young man, a fresh client, he hasn't been with me 3 months, took his little brother to the DMV to get his driver's test. Number gets called, gets his car, the 16-year-old gets the car to get into the driver's test and backed straight into a motorcycle. He didn't get his driver's license that day. I get a phone call going, hey, I need to file a claim. And sitting talking to him, and the kid was super cautious. He bumped the motorcycle. The guy on the motorcycle was great. I got on the phone with my client and the motorcycle guy, and we decided not to file a claim. Here's the thing. If he filed a claim, it's on his record. It's on the kid's record before the driver's license. They handle it offside. They're going to pay for everything. Everybody's fine. And the rates stay down and everybody's happy. It's those personal conversations is the reason I like insurance, that nobody did with me when I was coming through. So that's the reason I want to be your insurance agent, to take care of those personal items. I'm running out of time. There's a contest going on. If I can sign up 12 people, I get a bonus. So I need 12 families by the end of October. So if anybody can think of anybody, I need 12.
And they're worth 13 points apiece.
So, excellent point.
They're worth 13
so
points
help
apiece.
with that. And the best part of that whole thing is, and I'm trying to time this, so I'm running out of time. Well, if you want to know the best part, we'll have to have a 1-to-1.
Ah, gotcha.
still screwed up, Andy? All right, I'm Gary with Summit Franchising. What I do is help people explore opportunities in the franchise world. I really specialize in non-food franchises. A lot of people say, what does that mean? I want to tell you about a particular one this morning. This is called Caliber Patient Transport. What this franchise does is non-emergency transport. So if you think about, if you got somebody that's in a wheelchair, it's ambulatory, a stretcher, and they got to go somewhere. Normally you got to call an ambulance, right? What does an ambulance cost? $500 or $600 normally. Okay. These guys specialize in that market, non-emergency transport. They charge around $100. No competition. The hospitals love them. The senior cares love them. The assisted livings love them. The insurance companies love them because they do what's needs to be done, but no competition, and they're 80% cheaper than an ambulance. 2 trucks, 2 vans, 6-figure income. If you know anybody who would like to talk about that, no office. This is work at home. All you need is a couple of drivers, and you're in business. If you know somebody that's interested in that, by the way, I pay how much? $1,000. And Mark does a great check, by the way.
Yes, he does. He made me one, too. Yeah. Made us a couple of them. You're done. We're done.
We're done.
That's the last time.
Now for Bo.
And now we're going to Bo. And